Success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, my friends, each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes, getting a little better every day. Let's jump first into the S&P 500. We see that it is up 0.23%. We see everything's up except except bonds for the day. We have been long. We continue to be long. We look at where we were last week, the high 738.08. This week 740.79. Things just continuing to move up. First day of the latest 2-day candle, it is higher. You can again see we've just continued to watch volume drop. Now we are moving into the summertime trading zone where volume does typically drop off. But again, as the markets have just shot up, we have had a divergence between price and volume, which at some point, typically, what happens? The rug gets jerked out from under you. So again, be careful. Maybe volume will surge up at some point and match the price, but it isn't doing so far. And those of you who've taken our volume training, you know what that means. In fact, I'll put the volume training at the end of today's video. For those of you watching it on YouTube, please check that out if you haven't already taken that great training. And of course, if you subscribe at chartingwealth.com for free, that list is never spammed or shared. You'll get a training each and every day. And let's keep moving through. So we are long on the S&P. We are likewise long on the NASDAQ. The high last week, 711.23. This week, 714.59, already up 0.29%. And of course, same thing, same caveat here. We don't see the volume on the weekly chart. We got up close to average volume as it has been continuing to move down. We did get close on that last, Friday 2-day candle. This Monday, we'll see where that goes. And again, we'll continue to pay attention. We are long on the NASDAQ. Now, what about bonds? Well, we had bonds move up, started moving up on Tuesday of last week into Wednesday, popped down Thursday afternoon, but back up on Friday and then moving off. So not punching through that weekly trend line. And again, not hitting a lower low. We'll see how this week goes. Again, could turn to green and start moving up. We don't know, but we are still short on bonds as things stand, down for the day 0.60%, bouncing off that weekly trend line. Now, let's look at where we are on gold. It's up 0.20%. And of course, after big move up in gold on Wednesday, then you can see on Thursday, and then just sort of tracking along, not doing a whole lot Friday and Monday, 0.20%. Because of those moves, we did switch over. And again, we kept telling you maybe we've got something here to bounce off of. Looks like it's trying to do that. We'll see how that develops this week. See if we do have a turnaround here. And if indeed things are going to move up. Now, gold's tried this before. We might, in fact, put a little ceiling in here and see if it bounces off that too and sort of becomes range bound, which is possible as it's trying to sort its way out. So we are neither long nor short gold right now. We're in a holding pattern waiting to see where gold is going to go. What about Bitcoin? 2.20%. Bitcoin, look at this. It just keeps moving up. It's pulling back a little bit, but again, higher highs. Just keeps on knocking up. So again, we look at where things were last week. We had the high at 23.20. This week, 23.23. So again, a little bit higher. Again, no volume like stocks. No volume kicking any of this up. But again, going into the 6th week. After all those 2-week wonders that failed going back all the way to September of last year, it's nice to see 5 weeks as Bitcoin keeps on chugging along like Thomas the Train Engine. He's just going to get up that hill, and it keeps doing it. Thanks so much for being with us. Always love to hear from you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us, cw@chartingwealth.com, Patreon members As always, thank you for all of your support. God bless my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.